Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. Okay, let's jump right into it. Big week this week, big day today after market. Nvidia report earnings, so keep your head on a swivel. Coca-Cola, I had an order to buy yesterday at 59.95, and the low yesterday was 59.98. That's okay. Be patient, okay? Be patient. So I have ordered in at 59.95 all the way down to 59.5. Okay, so I get a bunch of orders to repurchase the share that I sold up here. Okay, so yeah, Pepsi I did add yesterday, not a lot. Okay, but it did. The reason why I did not buy a lot because it fell out of the channel, right? Um, sure, you can violate the channel here and there, but you should get back inside that channel, okay, for me to add more to it. For now, I'm gonna wait. Did I sell put spread long dated? Going forward, if you hear the term long dated, when I use the word spread in the same sentence, that means that I'm selling spreads that are not this week or next week. Okay, it could be 2 months out, it could be um, a month out, it could be 3 months out. Okay, but whenever I use the word long dated, just know that it is at least 2 months out. Okay, well, it could be a month out, but it's not 1 or 2 weeks. So long dated uh, put spread on Pepsi, where down here 165, 160, way down here. Okay, I'm using this crazy gap fill down here along with another channel low or support trend line. Okay, so for now I'm not buying more. I need to see, could this be a beginning of another channel, a down channel? Let's do it. Okay, let's see if things will make sense. Okay, all right, let's do this. The chart is pretty messy, eh? All right, all right. If this is, I'm not going to change the color yet because until it turn into something real, but potentially, aha, you see why where I had this alert set in at 174.55. That is pretty much around the level where if this turn into a channel, a downward channel, then 174.3 ish between there. So yeah, if that alert go off, it's just by coincidence that I put the alert there and it turned to a potential good spot to add more to Pepsi, right? So yeah, that could be the channel low on Pepsi. For now, McDonald's, okay, it is in the buy zone, right? I'm adding, yes, I am. I have not owned McDonald's for literally this entire year. I had McDonald's, and then on this move, I did not. Okay, and then I keep missing. I keep missing. I had buy order in the tool. Okay, I keep even here. It was so close, right? And of course I missed that. But this time I'm here. I'm buying. I'm adding. Okay, not big, but I like it here. Uh, if I were to sell long dated put spread, it would be somewhere in a 250. Okay, it's like 250, 240, kind of way out there, right? Mondelez is near the buy zone. I got an alert right here at 69.6, but I have an order in to buy at 69.5. Okay, so if it overshoot the 200-day, I'm there. I am there. I like it. I like what. Can this go? Can this thing violate the 200-day? Yeah. I mean, it's not. Look, it's Sometimes the 200-day moving average doesn't mean much, okay? Sure. It means something, but it's not as critical as other. Look at Mondelez. It violated that big time way back in September, October, right? Because the downdraft in the market crashing, dragged down everything. So yeah, but I like it. I like it, and it could be another channel play. Okay, so if you want to do the channel thing here, you can. But let's play until the channel say otherwise. Okay. All right. So the channel, if this turn into a channel, is right there. So yeah, I can see it. I can see it's a good spot to jump into Mondelez right there in the 69. Between here and 69, I think is a good area to add. Okay, if you're about to sell a long dated spread, it would be probably 60, 55, yeah, down there. Okay, that's enough of the consumer staples, right? Let's move on to a drug. Eli Lilly, oh my goodness, I did trim more. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, it's way overbought. Okay, so yes, would I sell more if it popped higher? Yes, I have an order in at the end of yesterday at 556. Okay, so if it pop anywhere near the all-time high, you betcha I'm gonna trim some more. Pfizer, slowly coming back to life. Okay, it's at least it's bottom out here. Okay, can this thing stay down here for the next 2 months? Absolutely, absolutely. Why? Corporate tax loss selling. Okay, any stock that you had in your portfolio this year that look like this, where it is basically in a downtrend all year, it could be a good candidate for the hedge funds, the mutual funds, to use it as a tax loss uh, candidate to offset their gain, to pay less taxes, capital gain taxes on their portfolio. So be wary, okay? Pfizer is one of those. So don't be all bullish here. I think I have my holding. I'm not adding to it. I would love to add to it, but if it stayed down here and it's October, I am more likely to add. JSK, it was close. I had order in at 34 and below, okay? But it didn't get down there. So that's okay. No chasing. FV rolling over. Nah, I don't like it. Okay, I don't like FV here. To me, if I was to play FV, a gap fill. Okay, gap fill. In fact, I'm gonna put an alert right here so that I know. Create alert below. Breakdown. Okay, so if I get the alert, that means the FV has rolled over to a point where it's breaking down and likely fill the gap. Likely, that'd be a good spot because you're talking about the rising 50 MA conversion with the gap fill. Of course, by next week this will go higher, right? But we'll see. We'll see when and where the alert will go off. Okay, but for me right now, no need to be in there. Same thing with Amgen. No way. I put an alert already yesterday. See that alert right there? That's a breakdown. Okay, if there's a breakdown, I'm likely to sell puts down here. Okay, down there, and long dated puts would be way out, way down here, like in the 220, 215 area. Yeah. So yeah, I Right now, I have no position in Amgen. BIIB. Don't like it. I have not liked it for a long time, and there's no reason to like it here. Gilead. Still waiting for that alert, okay? The breakdown alert. It was close. It was super close. But that didn't happen, so we'll see. No need to be in there. J&J. I said it's time to go up here, right? Down here, where would I sell put spread? Down here, gap fill, okay? 160. There's no way I would, J&J can come down in a hurry, So since I don't mind owning 100 shares, to me, that would be the highest put spread I would sell is a 160, 155. If I were to do long dated spread, easy peasy, okay, 150, 150, 140, way down there with lots of time. Oh, looky, ALNY, I'm in the money. It's green on me. It's okay. Would I buy the dip, add to it if it goes sideways in this zone? Yes, but right now it's no longer in the buy it here, let it run if it happened, right? We'll see. Like I said, I'm not concerned. I think there are good profit to be made there. By good profit, I mean 10% ish. ARGX, no, CRISPR. Yeah, it's doing good. I'm also in the green here. My average here is below 49, so it's looking good. Would I add to it? Maybe. Okay. I definitely want to own more, but right now it's not the time to add right here for me. Okay. But yes, I do want to add a little bit more, even perhaps doubling up. Speaking of all the pharma and biotech, let's look at XBI. I have been selling put spread way down here, 75, 72. Okay, even long dated put spread, 70, 67, way down here. But yes, to me, on weakness on XBI, I don't mind selling short-term, near-term put spread, 75, 72 down here. Okay, so that been, like I said, it's been a good zone for many years. Okay, look, I'm going back. If you go back 3 years, okay, sure, it violated for 2 months. This was ugly. There was a 2-month span where it was down here. But if you've been riding the channel, you've done well. Okay, if you have been riding this channel, buy 75-ish, sell near 90. Oh my goodness, you had 3 chances so far, right? So yeah, it's at that zone where owning some share outright. So yes, I'm selling near term 75, 72 with the willingness to own some share outright down here, because to me, the risk reward is worth it to own the share outright 75 or below. Okay, because you can make a good 15-20% on that kind of money. Okay, so I like it. Lockheed Martin, probably one of the more boring staple stock in the last few months, right? It's boring, but yeah, it's I sold put spread the last many weeks, many months. Okay, so I have a couple that should expire worthless, but way down here, 435, 430, right? So I probably do the same today or tomorrow. Is sell it for next week, way down here. But as far as long dated put spread, go out to the 400, 400, 390, way down here. RTX, I'm warming up to it here. Okay, I'm warming up to it here. I give it a few. I think ideally I want to see it go sideways a little bit more before I add some share, right? Because then you have could be it could go sideways. The 20 will level out somewhere in the 84 range, I believe. If it keep going, the longer it stay in this range, the sooner you see the 20 MA level out and eventually turn into resistant. Well, it's resistant right now. It will stay as resistant for the next couple of weeks, I believe. Okay, depends. And then it will be a breakout, most likely in 2 months when you have another earnings cycle. Okay, the more what Raytheon need to do is quantify the financial burden that it will incur for the engine that it need to replace. That was the reason. Okay, this big dip down here was good earning, good guidance, but uncertainty on the cost of fixing and repairing and replacing the jet engine that they are part of. Okay, so hopefully next quarter they have come out with some kind of definitive numbers. Wall Street want to know the numbers. They want to know what the damage is to factor into the fundamental of the company. So, but other than that, I like RTX here. Just be patient. The big gain will be there. TLT. Okay. Does that mean that the bottom is here? It's very near the bottom. Yeah. It's all about the Fed Friday, right? It's all about the Fed Friday. So I like it down here. If you don't have a lot of exposure to TLT, now is a good of a time to buy right here. Downside might be 2 or 3%, might be. Upside 6 months from now could be 30%. So a 2 or 3% downside, upside 30%. I like that kind of risk reward, right? So I would probably, after Powell, I'm waiting for Powell this Friday to be done, and then I might even add to some share. Okay, whether I'm buying here at 94 or 95 or 96, to me it's a steal down here. Speaking of TLT, KRE, that was ugly, right? I have a couple of put spread at 43. I would let at least one assign. Okay, at least one. I don't mind owning, buying back at least 100 of the 300 shares that I sold, way higher, right? So yeah, I don't mind. Okay, once again, KRE is one of the holdings that could get a lot of tax loss selling pressure between now and the end of October. So if you want to play chicken little, as I did on some spread, long dated spreads, I do 40, 37 way out in October, and I will add to the November and December as well down here, okay? Because I do believe things will turn around when Fed cut rate, okay? Until the Fed cut rate, this is nonsense. This move up here was pure nonsense for those that follow me. Once it crossed 45 all the way to 48, 49, I was saying trim. It's a must trim, okay? Now it is not a must buy. It's time to consider buying. Below 43, yeah. The gap, there's a gap, okay? There's a gap. Where's the gap? The gap is 42, 44. Okay, so if you want to play the short game as far as short-term spread, do a 41, 38. Okay, I might do that if KRE stay above 43 and those two put expire worthless. Then I probably would sell one at 42, 42.39, and one at 41.38 going into next week. All right, so yeah, I would love to buy them back below 41. Okay, average below 41. That would be sweet. That would be very sweet, especially when I got out 46 and above. The rest of the banks pretty ugly. Goldman Sachs, I did add, okay, small. I have literally 25 share of Goldman Sachs, so it's not a huge position. But there's plenty of room to add, okay? I like Goldman Sachs here. Can it overshoot and get all the way down to 3? The reason why I did not add a lot more, because I do have a bunch of put spread that I sold last week, 305, 300. Okay, so I believe I also have 307.5. So I do have like 3 or 4 spread between two accounts. So I don't need to make, put too much risk on myself. I'm trying to be smarter with risk control. But I like it here. If you prefer Morgan Stanley, same thing. Okay, look at Morgan Stanley. Very similar chart, right? So, if you don't like Goldman Sachs and want exposure here, Morgan Stanley, same thing. Buying here, adding down to 80 is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Okay, so it's all on power. Okay, after Friday, we'll probably get a better idea on the direction of these. JPM, ugly. Okay, ugly. But would I buy JPM at the 100 day? Yeah, I would. Okay, let's extend that zone out. Okay, it was resistance for many months. It should turn into a good support. Okay, so if you don't have JPM like I don't, and you want to buy JPM, I'm gonna put an alert right now. Right there, 143. Create alert. Below. Buy the dip. Okay. Bank of America, ugly. I got stopped out. Okay, on not all of my share, but a good amount that I feel good that I did not hold the bags because I bought a lot down here. Okay, and I was not about to give up all of that, but it's back. It's in the zone. Okay, so if you want to buy, you can. To me, anything between 26 and 28 ish, it's the zone to buy. But like I said, I think you have time for all of the financial. Bank of America, like KRE, prime candidate for tax loss selling. So is Goldman Sachs. Okay, trust me. Outside of JPM, a lot of the financial are prime for tax loss selling. A lot of them. All right, let's DGX. I liked, right? I talk about how I like buying at this area right here. Anything up below 132 has been good. Okay, so yes, I did buy. Been adding slowly, small. I still have not bought back everything that I trimmed up here. So I got plenty of room to keep nibbling down here. I like DGX more than LH. Okay, LX chart is kind of messy. Okay, the problem is the corporate spin-off. So this big gap down is not really because the stock crashed. It's because they spun off part of the company. So it makes the chart look kind of messy. So actually this is strong because after the spin-off, after earning, yes, it did pop on earning, but right now I prefer DGX much more. Let's take a look at the FANG. Oh my goodness. Nvidia, I trimmed a couple times yesterday, and I bought back a little bit. Um, I bought back half of what I trimmed. Okay, so uh, what would I do today? Nothing until after hour, until earning. Okay, for me, selling 481 yesterday, no brainer. Would I bought back yesterday twice at 461 and then 455. Right now, I'm not touching, not selling. Sure, I have an order to sell at 482. So yeah, if it for whatever crazy reason want to run to 482, I'll let it go. But Amazon, um, put spread, I have some. Where 129, 126, way below. Okay, so well, not quite way below, but the gap fill is 129.84. So that's where I use. Okay, so I'm using the 50, and the gap fill is my protection, which is not very good. Okay, ideally I want 3 level of protection if I could. But if you want to throw in the ref low along with the 50, then yeah, you can kind of use that. But ideally, if you want to do put spread, I think 125, 120 is a better one, because then you have this line here. Okay, this line in the sand here that has proven to be support 3 times now. Okay, so if you Chicken Little and you want to use, that line and sell 125, 120, that's a safer play. Okay, if you're gonna do, of course, long dated put spread, then of course do 120 by by October, barring calamity in Amazon, the 100 MA is gonna keep on rising, right? So if you want to do 120, 110 long dated put spread, that might be good, right? Now, I like Google and Meta more. In fact, I am looking to add back the method I trim way above. Okay, so Google, I like. Okay, Google I like as well, but no need to chase right here. No need to. Okay, if you want to write put spreads, say 120, 115, you can. Would I buy on the gap fill at 123? Yeah, but no need to chase right here. Same thing with Meta. I like Meta more. I'm not gonna chase it here, but on weakness, would I nibble a little bit here and there? Yeah, I would. Why? I think the political climate between now and the next few months into next year is going to be volatile, bombastic, and lots of money is going to be pouring into political ads on YouTube and Facebook, you name it. Okay, it's going to be, we are going to be inundated with advertisement from both political parties, especially the Republicans. So outside of, Amazon, I'm picking Google and Facebook to be the big winner into year end as far as advertising dollar, right? So if you like Meta when it was over 300, you should like Meta here in the 280-ish. Yes, I like Meta here in the 280-ish because I trim a few times. I trim a lot more. I bought back far from how much I sold above. Okay, so yeah, I like it here. I would like to add on weakness. Not right now, not today. Okay, I do plan to sell put spread down here. Okay, so on further market weakness, would I mind buying 100 share outright of Meta at 265? Yeah, I would buy it. Okay, I would. As far as long dated, I would say do at least 210, 210, 200, right? Using this gap fill as your protection. So if you want to do something like that, because in a month, the 200-day moving average is going to rise above that, then you're going to have multiple level of protection. So I like that play a lot. I like Meta 210, 200, long dated put spread. Okay, there's enough juice there. Apple. I like Apple here, but would I buy the dip? Would I add to it? I have a few share. On weakness, yeah, I think, you know, it's not ugly. Uh, I don't want to go big on it. I'd rather, nibble here and there in this area. Would I sell put spread? I have an alert right here. Okay, there is a potential. The reason why I would just add small, because to me, depending on what Powell said, depending on what the general market is between here and October, you could see another 5% move on the NASDAQ, okay? At least another 2 or 3% move. If that's the case, I think Apple can fill the gap, okay? And that would be a good spot to buy, okay? So for me, no need to chase. No need to chase. A lot of these stocks I like, whether it's Meta, Google, Apple, Amazon, no need to chase. Let's see, what else do I? Let's talk retail, right? Target. I bought some Target share yesterday for the first time in a long time, Okay, the last time I bought Target was here, as far as owning share outright, and then somewhere here I bought some. I trimmed back in the days where I loved Target or like to trade Target, and then I got caught on this nasty move here on put spread. And since then, I've been doing, puts way below for the last month, 5 weeks, which has been good. At least I made money. But yesterday, when I saw 122 below 123, I bought a couple shares. Nothing big, but here's my reasoning. For those that follow Target earning 2 quarters ago, right? On this earning, ugly number, ugly shrinkage, and the stock went up. That was the last time I made money on put spread, because I had put spread going into earning, and I said, oh my God, the number's gonna get, my put is gonna get crushed. But it popped. And then it did one of these ugly realization of everything. This is long before the social issue come in, right? So yeah, so on a good earning recently, I said, no, I'm not. This is nonsense. Okay, I didn't buy this nonsense. Okay, the number was not good. It's not ugly. It's not as ugly as this number here, but it was not good. So I said, no, I'm not chasing it. Let it slide. And sure enough, it slide. And I said, okay, I'm okay owning a few shares here. Target will be another candidate for tax loss selling. Okay, trust me. This chart is so ugly. A lot of people are caught with losses. Okay, so no need to be a hero here. Would I add a few more shares in the 122 range? Yeah, but nothing to be too excited about that. Okay, Costco rolling over, nasty, right? Hey, if you rode Costco on the 20, hopefully you get off the train. Would I consider Costco at the 100 MA? No, I would rather sell put spread. Okay, if I was to play this game with Costco, I would probably sell put spread 505, 500. Okay, using all of these up here as my level of protection. Hey, Costco can go down in a hurry. They have proven that. So anyone that think, oh, it's look, okay, look, it has done a 10% plus move many times. Can this thing go down to 520 in a hurry? Yeah, it done it before. More than that, see, it went from 538 It's literally 15% plus, okay, multiple times. So yeah, kept coming down to 520. Yeah, not a big deal. It will get need that down here. Yeah, it can. The impossible can happen. Speaking of, can happen. ELV, not in it. No reason to be in it. UNH, same thing. Don't like it. Not yet. Humana, same thing. Okay. No need to be in there. CI, that was a nice move here. So for those that caught the nice crash and bounce off the 100 MA, congratulations. But it's time to go, right? It's time to go. Um, let's see. Disaster du jour, Foot Locker. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh wow. Ugly. Now, if you paid attention a couple days ago, Macy's earning ugly. Ugly. Okay. Macy's was ugly. Foot Locker stopped dividends. Yeah. Dick's Sporting Good got a pretty ugly reaction yesterday. I will talk about Dick's after this, but Dick's sell a lot more than shoes. Okay, so they have theft issues, shrinkage issues, but Foot Locker, when you have weak consumer, sneakers, that spell to me the consumer is not well. Okay, so 15 pre-market, my goodness, let's go back 3 years. Wow, it's gonna hit multiple year low. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so time frame, let's jump out into 10 years, see what happened. Oh boy. If it's open at 15, it's gonna be wow, lower than the pandemic low. Goodness gracious. Wow. That's gonna destroy a lot of people that own this stock. Oh my goodness. Let's go 20 years. Wow. Okay, so you had to go back. My goodness, yeah. You gotta go back 15-year plus. That is ugly. Foot Locker. Yeah. No thank you. Dick's Sporting Good. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take a look at Dick's Sporting Good. Not a fan. I'm not chasing here. I'm not buying the dip. Okay, this is kind of thing where if you want to buy it, I say give it 3 days. Use the good old 3 days rule on a crash. See what happened in 3 days from now, right? Once again, you have something like this, it's gonna be a good candidate for tax loss selling, right? You can't have something like this and trap everybody over the past 6 months, 7 months, and not get them to sell for tax loss. Okay, this is ugly, super ugly. I don't like it. And since we talk about these things, talk about Nike. It cannot be good for Nike. Oh mine. Okay, oh mine. I put an alert here, and that alert is gonna trigger. Yeah, I like Nike, and then this. Okay, so no, Foot Locker weakness spell a lot more weakness for Nike. Okay, so watch out if you have Nike. This can be super ugly for Nike. When this alert go off, I will take a look. This alert is a gap fill. Okay, let me show you. There's a gap fill right here. The gap fill is 99.68. Well, say goodbye to that gap fill. Okay, it's gonna be tested, and then it's gonna come down. Let's see where the dust settle. Okay, let's see where the dust settle. But Foot Locker weakness is gonna translate into Nike weakness, at least short term. Did I cover everything I want to? I think so, right? If you want to take a look at, I've been watching UPS. I have my alert there, but look like there be a bounce right now. But yeah, if that alert go off, I might consider buying the dip or sell some put spread below. But for now, nothing. FedEx, I talked for the past couple of weeks, right? That's time to go. Yeah, I mean, there's no need to be in there. Okay, no need to. I think it's prime for the rug pull. If there's a, if there's one that is prime for a rug pull, it's gonna be FedEx. Okay, I don't like it up here whatsoever. CSX, I bought a little bit down here on this move. Would I add down here? Yeah, I like CSX down there. JBHT, I'm watching it. Would I buy down here at 180, 181? Yeah, but no need to rush, okay? No need to rush. No need to rush into this. Before I go, MLM, Martin Marietta, ugly, in the middle of no man's land right now. No need to do anything. If it come down into the 100 MA, then yeah, I would. But for now, no need to, okay? Ideally, the gap fill, okay? The gap fill, 404. It can get there in a hurry, so be careful. VMC, same thing, okay? No need to. It came down, now it's kind of like a no man's land. Who knows where it's gonna go? I'd rather not buy anything until I see, of course, at least the 100 MA and then the little gap fill down there and 198, 199, yeah. No need to chase anything. Anyhow, that's it. Be careful. Have a good day. Tonight,